to all the islands that are in this map. I have a limited supply of minerals and materials and stuff, so I'm going to struggle like crazy. But at least there's 103k copper right there. That's pretty cool to have that higher copper. So while this world doesn't have many resources, it's rich when you find the resources. And this is what I mean, 79k, 80k, and so on and so forth. It looks like we're struggling for power. That might mean we have to upgrade, maybe. I don't have solar panels unlocked, but I think I got a problem anyway. I do not have automation for green research, which is research pack 2. Although I think I'm not using up all the power. These machines here are. Okay. So this is really going to put strains on my resources. Maybe it's time to upgrade. For bid 2 then, offshore pump. There it is. Beautiful. Now I would put it closer. Maybe I'll put it there and I can move some pipes to it. However, I do have another issue. Maybe we can change it. I mean, there is stuff in the way there. I don't know if this is connected. Find out eventually. The good thing here is, at least we're gonna have some more inserters for this. I'll be able to feed into the machine. Automation on the steam pumps, I don't have to worry about power. But I do not want to use too many steam pumps if I can get electronics going and stuff. Then when I set that up, I have plenty of power. Oh yes, I do not want to use them. They should work on their own. Steam pumps start up. Temperature is almost 100. 100. And max. So now we got a little bit extra production space because these machines take up a lot of power and they suck, produce like nothing. And I do have a rich supply of oil from 2 pumps, I believe. I don't know where the second one is. If there is a second one. Oh, there it is. There's an 8.6 per second and a 6.2 per second. So that's not bad, that's actually really good. Have plenty of iron now. I'll set up some new iron mines. The only supply of iron I had before was from here. I had to run pieces back and forth and I got sick of it, so I left this for automation only. That's why it's here still. Research packs. Yeah. I need green research, which is research pack 2. I keep calling it green research, it's research pack 2. The problem is I'm going to have to build a lot of stuff to get there, and that's going to cost a bit of power. And I'm not sure if my system can support that much power. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if I should upgrade the iron line, but I know for sure that I should get some more coal on the way, just because I don't want it to choke. But I don't know where I'm going to get coal from. Is that coal? No. So I can look at the map, 1, 2, and all the coal's towards the middle of the map. So that's a lot of work. So if I want to do this, I'm going to have to make quite a few belts. Look at still won't have to make too many, but I'll have plenty of coal. Once all going. Okay, here we go. Now I have one line of coal. What I need to do is chop down some trees, which I've been avoiding a lot, but that's very tough since it's so crowded level. I'm gonna say crowded world. Now, if I want to change anything, I can do that. But I'll do that. You know, I'll do it now, just so I don't have to worry about it later on. I'll place some more belts. I'd rather go to that one, but you know, it's gonna be a cheapskate, and I can go straight to this lime. Holds it. Now I can go up to these machines, place my power coupling, that's all good. Now I can remove some of the belts, and that will produce a fair bit of coal. Now, it doesn't look like it's creating much coal, but it's producing a heck of a lot. I'm happy with what it produces. Better than nothing, I suppose. These machines will just keep going, that's a good thing. Then we have an excessive amount of iron being made, which is a good thing. Now, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do here, because I'm almost at maximum petroleum. I could add another tank, because petrol is filling up. And it looks like these are getting 1-to-1 ratios of each other. And that one's getting more. This goes to show how fast things fill up. So, I'm going to place some chemical plants. I don't know exactly what we're going to do with these chemical plants. I've been trying to keep it neat and organised, but it's probably not possible. Now I've got to figure out what I'm going to make next. I believe we were going to study plastics, but we don't have plastics. Can't do sulfur. Well, we can plan a bit of head. Build. Maybe not there. I'll build it somewhere else, I suppose. When it's over here, I might do that. Or maybe I'll move it so it's over here. I don't have a shotgun, so I should make a shotgun. Bullets. Then I can destroy these rocks, because using a pistol is just a waste of ammunition. It doesn't do nearly enough damage to get rid of them fast enough. It takes a bit too much time to try and destroy. Still waiting. Well, at least we now have something. So what I'll do is I'll build my oil over here, and I'll turn this one into lubricant. Now, I know I'm a little bit crazy going lubricant all of a sudden, but I need lubricant. Get some extra piping. Gonna make shotguns, some other things. I gotta wait for the stuff to unlock so I can use them. I could, however, use the light oil. There isn't really much I can use light oil for anyway. But to do stuff with light oil, I gotta get rid of this rock. Like, see how weak my pistol is to this. I'll run out of ammo before even destroying it, so I'll press Q when I'm out of ammo. I don't mind running out of ammo. I'm not gonna use the pistol, I'm gonna use shotgun. You understand what I mean when I run out of ammo, see? That's why I'm gonna use shotgun bang. I won't even have to use half as many bullets and it'll work. Powerful weapon. Now, when I wait for the pipes and stuff, just have a solid fuel supply going, and I'll move it into chests. I got a trick for the chests, and I might just use it. And that one requires heavy oil, so I'm not going to do it there. That one can just be reverted back to nothingness. And we're going to wait for things to be unlocked. Good oil barrels. I wonder what you can craft for the crude oil barrel. That'd be interesting. Burner inserters. Now I'm not going to keep them on my inventory. I'm going to throw them out. Don't really want burner inserters or anything to do with burning. Since we're going electric now, best we can. Got steam engine still though. Gotta wait, and then I'll have to handcraft some research pack 3. But I might still automate it, that'd probably be better. Won't take half as long then. Just make 5 of them. Start it up. I got tricks up my sleeve for making this work. I'll just build everything in sync. And I'll get a new supply of copper and I'll place furnaces here. Now we'll have everything facing. Probably get away with going that way. I'm gonna just see, because then I can automate the line. I won't use the fast inserter. I'll just use a normal inserter so it doesn't steal everything. So that will work. Kind of. So long as I use one of these, it'll work. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we have a supply of copper and iron. I'll let that just do what it's doing. I want it to at least build up a little bit. Then I'll be ready to go when it's all ready. Now I don't know what we're waiting for. Lights. I do not like the dark. Not that I'm scared of the dark, I just don't like the dark. You can't see anything. You use a flashlight everywhere. Pretty sure a lot of people do not like the dark. Any game. So I'll just place light everywhere so we can see some light. See some stuff. I'll place another light over here. I know roughly where I'll place them. Some light over there. Light. Light. No. Bad light. iron supply. I'm gonna get a new supply of copper coming in, and I'll throw that over this line, except I'll destroy that line, place straight ones through, and so on and so forth until I've got what I want. We're going underground. There we go. That can go underground, that'll be nice. Now we just need some mining drills. And there's about a total of 4 that are actually active. Let's place that efficiently right there. Just gonna move it. When it fails, I just place it here. Maybe I'll just place that one there, and then we don't have to worry about that one over again. They'll run out pretty quickly and me like crazy. As in, oh my god, how much more am I gonna get? Not any. Damn it. Place that one there. We've made a bit of a mistake. It's okay, we'll just fix it. Now this is going to be a problem. There you go. Now I'll just do that, set it up like so. I'll go and build some furnaces. I don't have any stone bricks on me. Or maybe I've used them all up. In that case, I'll just make some more. Still low on bricks. I'll just let it sit there for a moment while I figure out what I'll do now. I got pipes, so I can go and pipe up these machines as I want. I shall pipe it up to here. It's a bit neater that one wants plastics, and plastics is not available. And pipes. But where are my steel pipes? Here we go. Pipe them up. Pipe. And I'll place another one here, that way I can know that's an output that I can extend on, so if I want more tanks, I can add more tanks to this scenario. And that one would be plastics, but we don't have anything to build plastics with. And this one here needs to be piped up too, heavy oil. And I'll pipe you out like so. Pipe, bang bang. Okay, that means if we want, we can just say, hey, I want to extend this, I want more storage out that way. And to make this work, I'll make this store what I want to store. Okay, now we can make furnaces. These would be probably faster and more efficient than these ones, and I should really replace those ones as well. This one I can replace. I've got to watch exactly how I place these. I want to place them like that, to a part. Like here I've done sort of to a part, but I failed, and I realised at the last minute this is the best way I'm going to be placing these, so I'll place them this way. So I just have to wait for the stone to come in, and I can make this work a little bit better by placing the lines, building some inserters, which I don't have, and I might be running out of steel, and that's what the problem is. I'm running out of steel. So if I want, I can play as much steel as I need. And wham bam bam bam. I can build quite a few inserters. 5 fast inserters just for the sake of it. Oops, I just hit the tank. Didn't ask for that, but I may still need a tank, won't I? Or not. We're only making lubricants, so that's not going to be a problem. If I want more tanks, I can get more tanks. And we don't have a sulfur mine going, but we'll build one eventually, not yet. And what we'll do, each and every one of them. It's a fast inserter, fast exerter. And that will be efficiently working away. And when they're working away, I'll just get some stone put in here. I'll burn it off real quick. And I'll let them do it. Because we're going to need maybe I should make automated ovens too, huh? That'd be interesting. Now she's actually choked in the chest, so that's a cool thing to some extent. Because now we know that we have a supply of steel. Now we have 2 lines almost worth, just over 2 lines worth of materials. And what I can do now is on top of these. And as we noticed, they wanted all the stone I had, so I pull the stone out. Stone. Even if this fills up, we'll just place more on the line. Okay, so we can make some more of them. We need more steel plates, it's unfortunate. But we need a stronger supply of steel for that, so if copper is greater than steel, then that would be pointless to make steel plates. I don't have enough steel, so I'll let them build do what they're doing. But I will have some furnaces now. Place like this. copper will end up now being greater because it has a total of 8 good furnaces, while that one has a total of 8 shit furnaces. So in the end, it's doing what it's meant to do. It's a little bit junky because it doesn't even have a full supply of copper even. So that's a bit annoying. Think, oh, this is going to work. No, it's never going to work because you don't have copper going to these machines. So just place that between, and that works. Now we can build another lane over here, as far back as we want or need. I'm going to leave that there just because we might want it in the future. And we're going to need some long-armed inserters. I'll let them do what they're doing. Need the long-armed inserters now to start getting them into automation. Now, where are the long-armed inserters? There they are. Okay. So I can place them like this. That won't work, so... Okay, now we have our furnaces working, although they're not all working. We should have faster exerters, but then again, that'll probably be a bad idea. Ones that we have quite fast on them anyway. So then that gives us supplies, steel plates and other things. Now once they all say steel plates, then we'll just take it on the line a little bit. Okay, there we go, done. Remove all this copper plates off the line. It's placing so many that's, you know, it's inefficient really, because we should move the lane out one and then have them going straight onto the line, or we can move it out two and then place 2 to each, so that it pushes and feeds in smoothly and directly instead of, you know, a little bit at a time, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And to make science packs, we need to make inserts of transport belts. To make transport belts, I'll make an extra one of these. And we'll feed them straight into our own new labs we'll build over here, which we still have one left, and this can be automated. To automate it, you have to go back to basics. Basics is, okay, we're going to start with part 1 of part 2. It wants an inserter, so to make the inserter, we need inserter materials, electronic circuit, iron gears, steel plates. So it's still going to need a steel plate on the return line. So to make that, we'll start with the most complicated part. We could always do the more simpler part, and it'll choke up. It wants copper cabling, copper cable, and iron plate. So that's what we'll get. So what we'll do is, to make this work, place one here, like so. This will go in, this will go out, this will go in. This one here will make the copper cabling. This one here will make the circuit. Then we'll go over here, place an inserter here, and then we want to use the long armed one for it to another lane which doesn't exist. Now we have a setup that works this, because it's going to get iron, it's going to get copper, and it will work. And just anyone's minds doubted, I've made one mistake. Okay, so I accept responsibility for a mistake made. I'll go to my materials. I'll get some more of these belts. And fix this lane up. So now it's going to work. It just needs to go even further. And voila, she'll work. We get power here. To get the power here, place it efficiently. Then we'll just take the power pole and you'll watch it'll make the chips because it has all the materials necessary to make the chips. I'll put it onto the far end lane because that's its exit point. Okay, so now we have supply of chips. So what's next on the inserter? To make the inserter we need iron gears. Okay, to make iron gears we just need iron. And to make this work, interestingly, because this is a bit cuckoo at the moment. I'm going to find the edge, that's the edge. We'll move that over so we can get this working again. So I've got to place this effectively. Place it there. That'll work. Now this is a little bit out. That will now work. And what we'll do is we'll use one of these. So let's take an input. Place an inserter here, it will have iron gears. As such, she'll have no power. Can't place it efficiently. But she'll take input, she'll have output, and she'll be efficient, effective. Then we got to go back to basics again. Make this work. We're just going to go to the edge like so. We can have something in between, won't matter. At least it will do something. We need to have the long grabber for the inner materials. Or we could change this because this is simplified. What we'll do is I'll change this to just normal grabbers, and because it needs more materials than normal, I'll just do this. Place that. Voila. I won't need another pole there. But now this one here can have another output. Far lane using the long arm inserter. This one here will create the final end product insert. And it's fast enough, it's producing at a nice rate. Now we just need to build the other part of this normal transport belt. So all we need is iron gears. And we've already got supply of iron gears, but they're going to run out because this thing isn't supplying very well. So we can make the supply even better if it doesn't get enough. So if it doesn't get enough of something, we can just increase productivity and it will work a lot better. So I reckon it will choke on gears eventually. I could be completely wrong. I'd be a fool if I was wrong. But if she chokes on gears, at least we can have a supply line ready. She will supply gears if she runs out, that is. So if we want gears, we can just go to intermediate products, make the iron gear, it's got no power. We can leave the power off if we want, just for now. So we're going to put power poles on both sides, which can get a little bit frustrating at times. Now we just need to build the last part of the product. We'll build 2 of these. Okay, so one will be the gears, the other will be track. Now, I don't think this will be able to keep up with supply and demand, so I'll change this and add another one just in case we need the supply and demand to be ready. I don't know if I have any more tracks. I do have more tracks. Train tool belts. I'll need supplies down here. I'll have a fast inserter here. Here. A lot quicker. Should probably add 2 of them long arm handed inserters. Now placed far in line. This one here will make the belt. Can't make the belt unless we do this. Have a fast inserter ready to pull in materials, and this one here will create power. Need more power. And this should start making what we want. And that should be research materials. So to make this completely work, we've got to make it make this one he'll make more gears just in case. He'll have load ready, and it will start to choke. I believe it will choke. Now I'll place him on this side. I'll alter this a little bit more because this is a bit inconsistent. I might even rebuild these. What I'll do is I'll put fast inserters there, and I'll add more track. I've got to be very careful because maybe I should just place one. That'll be fast enough. Let's go supply for that one. I'm going to supply for that one. Just build something like this. Fast inserters. And a few normal inserters, I suppose. This one here can be the one that creates the science pack. It just doesn't have any power. And it's dark. It's bothering me. This one can make this a pack as well. Don't have to worry about it ever again. Just have to worry about number 3 and number 1. Because number 1 is in bad productivity mode. Build them. So we have our inserters going. Just make them go as far into the lanes, which we don't have. And now we can just set them up to do what we want them to do. We can make 5 labs. Make 5 labs. Now, to make simplified ones, they just need copper plate and iron gears, so that's pretty simple and straightforward. Now, this isn't got enough iron supply. I believe that's because the chest has all the iron in it. Probably definitely why there's not enough iron. Because the chest takes all the iron, and they aren't even producing fast enough, so I gotta think about this just a little bit. I need more furnaces, copper will be solid all the time. And if we want this to work 100% efficiently, we're going to want to get some stuff on this line. To do that, we need an output for sure. It's going to also need another input. That will start making research pack 3. Make this more efficient. Have our downside once it's done doing some things. Just gonna need some more assembly. It's working almost efficiently. It's just we need more stone and we don't have enough stone. So we have to set up a mine and we don't have any mining drills. So build 5 mining drills and we're gonna find some stone. And we're gonna build it there and then wherever we can find stone. Best stone supply possible. But I don't know where the stone will be because it doesn't show up really on the map. That grey stuff is iron. I haven't seen one stone on the map. There is stone. Maybe a small supply stone, yes. There's never any big ones. I think I set it up, but it's still not producing any stone. Now, in some way this has to choke before it starts getting materials down the bottom. Because it's going to start struggling with transport roads. Well, the most advanced ones are the inserts, so that's okay. They get rather slow. These ones will only run as fast as the slowest part though, because the long-handed inserters, they're probably a bit slower than the other ones. Normal inserters. So we could expand our iron production if we really, really wanted to. The thing is, we still have a pump jack in the way. We have 2 pump jacks in the way, and makes it a little bit difficult. However, in some cases people will be right when they say, you know, you can just work around it, put it somewhere else. You could always use that to supply my materials. Yeah, I could supply my materials using the others. Using this machine here. Catch is we don't even have a supply. We don't have nowhere to put this stuff to, so we can make a chest. If we have a chest already, we can just place the chest down. And we could change that later on. At least that's fuel fire when we want it or need it. But we'll need that for a rocket if we're going to leave this planet. I don't know if we're going to leave this planet, but this is a bit of a butt planet anyway, so. And the reason it's pain in the butt is, well, here's another problem. This is a very crappy design. It has all its science pack 1s going into this chest. It just goes completely bonkers. Like exactly the right amount of research we don't even have. This is inefficient, this design right there. I can move those iron to this line. This would be a lot more efficient, though it will choke some of this iron. And I mean in terms of burning, it doesn't burn enough. Now, I could potentially make more, but we don't have any iron. I didn't realise that. I thought it was stone supplies. My bad. Biggest dumb mistake I've ever made. I want a whole bunch of coal. We have plenty of coal now. Just fill them up. Place some light in here, some light in here. Just have to wait. It'll take their time. When they're finished doing whatever they're doing, since we're waiting for some stuff to happen, I'm just going to go and pick up the science pack freeze over here. They're going to be pretty fast in production. Well, actually, they're not even producing any science pack anymore. The reason they're not producing any science pack is because there's nothing to produce for science pack. As in the sense that says, well, no reason to even try and produce anything because, you know, it choked. It has no outputs to any machines, so it turns out to be a pointless design. I think we're gonna build them over here, and the reason we build them over here is not because of the oil, because that's gonna get in the way eventually, but because when we make our research pack 2 and build it and put it over there, that will be a lot more quicker and efficiently built. Now, I'll get the stuff going away. And I might place that one there anyway. Just needs some more track. And there is no more track. And as I've already said, I don't like the dark. It's too dark. Can't see nothing. Not that I hate the dark, it's just that you don't see nothing. Do you have eyes in the night sky? Do you see everything in the dark perfectly clear? No, I don't. That's why I decided to say I do not like the dark. Now this one will just make science packs. This one here will make gears. And then this one will supply the gears to said machine. And do said machine will take output. And go straight to this line and line feed in. We'll have inputs and outputs. It will need more input and power. Okay, research has been completed. We'll move on to the next level of research, which will be plastics. Don't worry about plastics. Okay, looks like everything's working okay. Starting to anyway. I forgot almost about my steel. We need steel to make more furnaces. And we'll replace the furnaces over here so we have better production. And the rate will be significantly much higher. We might still need more, but we don't have enough iron. So we wait for those machines to finish. We at least have some furnaces. If we want some refined materials, we can at least get them. And here we go. This is going to start producing at a very good rate. However, she needs input output. She can go really well. She's not getting enough. And she's also not got fast belts. She can't move that fast. However, these could move a lot faster. And they're very polluted. That's why they're moving so bad. Because they're doing pollution. These machines pollute more than these basic ones. And it's true. So we need another 3. Another 3 is always true. Now when that starts come big enough of it, I'll be able to fix it. And the reason why I'll be able to fix it is because this machine is not running efficiently. As you can see, the grabbers will try to place on the line occasionally and fail, like this one just did, I believe. There you go, that's not working efficiently. But that's fine. It places to the nearest spot that it possibly can, and that's a good thing. This is placed. Okay, so now we got a line of copper and iron. That should work. And she'll probably want to be more productive than that. So we'll get 2 more manufacturing plants. Maybe we'll go straight up and down. I mean, we have the layout ready. And we want to service. Well, at least this machine here is doing one of the things. Supplying in service. So now we'll have a good supply of the service. We'll have a few more tracks. Faster as well. However, it's not producing nearly enough Science Pack 1 to keep up with the demands, because this one probably produces more Science Pack 3 than this one does. So we want to expand on that by adding another supply. One other way to get supply more than anything. Let's do that. We'll have a faster inserter. Probably move these down one, because I do not want them placed in that position, so I can get a bit more efficiency out of this build, which can have a fast go. These are way too far over now, so that's not what I wanted. I'll place them there, there. This is some space to put between. We want an inserter there, we want an exserter there. I'll just place the basic one there. Just don't know how well this is going to actually work. You get the track, transport belt, there. Press shift 5, place, and we have power. Now it doesn't know what this build actually is. So this one here is building Science Pack, this one here is making gears. At least this way it's going to work a bit better than this one ever did. Feed into the machine as smooth as the second. So as you can see, it's feeding in 2 bottles at a time, and when they want, the top ones want bottles, they get supply bottles. Now if there's ever was a problem, we need to expand when you're doing the production of these 2 lines, this line here, and this line. Expand how many of them. I want to make it bigger whenever I want. It's going to take a lot of work to get there. And we don't need to do that, don't worry about that. But we do need to worry about more research done, checking our supply and demand. Supply and demand is still good. If we want, we can get some more machines going, more labs, and then we'll have a better inserter. Not 5 replacing inserters, no, not what I meant. What I mean is, we'll have a lot more production going. And it'll be better for us to some degree, because we'll have better stuff. I don't know how far we're going to have to go at that line. That's all I've got for the line. We could place these almost same distance apart. iron's up there, I'm going to just reconstruct what's there and move it all the iron to the iron line, I believe, and increase the iron line production eventually, or sooner or later, whenever I get the chance to do it. Now, I'll place the iron onto the second part of the belt, so it's a bit more efficient, in the sense that it will move a lot better, and move more cleanly. Now, these ones are completely out of research packs, so that's fine. We'll take them away and move them to another location. That means we'll have a total of 12 in production when they're actually going correctly. Now, like I said, I just have to do this at this minute because this is ridiculous build. This is so ridiculous that I just had to do this. Now we have a copper supply. I might forget about worrying about copper too much here because at least now it's in the chests. And this one will have a lot in the chest as well. Well, not as much as what I have over here, but it has something in the chest at least. Now what we can do is get the labs all in line with each other. Now, we were out. I'm thinking of actually removing one, placing an underground belt here. Now we have some room for expansion of any sort, like putting a gate in, having a tank drive through here is possible now. That can be like an entry. Now this doesn't actually have inserters. It doesn't have power. So we'll just have to set up the inserters. It won't be producing enough to get them going very, very well. They'll work like junk. Like we need more. Just need to go get some more wood. Problem is we're going to have to learn to make a pickaxe. Pickaxe can't be made until we go get some stuff. I want to just get these producing. Now, they're not all going to work. The reason they're not all going to work is because they're not all online. This thing has plenty of track. I'll pick all the track. Now, they're both doing the same thing, so that'll be good. Now we've got more track. And I'll all do research now. I believe the supply and demand is going to be getting really, really high. So it's not going to be good. We're going to have to expand the pumps again. It's going to take a little bit more work. Okay, so we'll build 5 of them. Another 3. Make 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have some steam pumps. And build 2 of these. We're going to need some more track. We're going to make all of these. And how comes down to the next part? Okay, then we got a plastics research. Now we can move on to solar energy if we want, or advanced material processing. It will be a little bit faster, but it will require electricity, which we don't have. We could move on to sulfur. Sulfur towards battery power, then we can save up energy when we get to that point. But if we start producing solar energy now, that'll be even still. Nah, I could leave them there, they'll be fine. It's just going to require a little bit of brain power. Production. Okay, do not think I have enough. Kinda have enough, I just need one more. There's 3, I need one more. Voila. I do forget to press numbers, but that's fine. I'm going to set up the extra pump because we know supply and demand is going to be a pain and a pest. So I do need this supply and demand to be met beforehand and ready to go. This backup generator basically we're setting up. When I actually started playing the game, first of all, I did not have automation going because, you know, I didn't really understand how it works, how to make it work, or anything, so I was pretty terrible at the game. That should be enough space away. Actually, that's way too many spaces away. It's moving us. That's not even good. Okay, so we'll rebuild the line. And at least we'll have some spare coal here. That we get everything ready for any necessary changes we're going to have to make this work. Place one here. Place up there. Place up there. Now they're not working yet, but they will very, very soon. The only reason it's not working is because we do not have tracks set up. Let's get more tracks. Brains, and voila, she's going to be powered in just a moment. We'll have way more power available to us because there's a total of 4 pumps running now. That should bring us down. Well, she's not stable, but she's been brought down below half almost. Yeah, close enough to half. I'm happy with that. I'll leave it alone. Got all that stuff working. All this here. And that one wants some research pack 3 now. It ran out, which is why it's got to wait. It's not ultra efficient, but at least it works. Okay. It's been an hour. 6:55. I've got another hour that I could spare. I'm gonna have to pack and go. So I have school, education. I want to make a game rather than not just playing the game. It's gonna be interesting if I can make something that'll be awesome. That's what I'm gonna do. This is that being smart. I'm not that smart. I try. People will assume differently because I am actually quite smart. In a lot of people's eyes, I just put myself down some ways. I'm okay with that because it doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect my life. Just gives me something to strive towards. Being smarter. I don't want to be smart. I want to be smarter. Actually, that makes sense, doesn't it? We can do stuff with sulfur, we can do stuff with lasers, we can do stuff with battery. And then we get the research pack 3 going when we're ready, which we won't be ready for a little bit, but research pack 3 requires a lot of stuff like a battery, advanced circuits, smart inserter, steel plate. And that's a lot of work to make just the battery. Just a science pack. A lot of work. Now I'm going to leave that alone. This one here I said was going to be plastics. Plastics requires coal, and coal is over here. So we can splitter that. Let's grab a splitter. I don't have enough iron, and no, I have enough iron, I just don't have enough copper. Now, supplies here are great. I'm just going to throw that in there. Stack. A nice solid fuel cube. Now I'll grab my copper. Like I said, I have a good supply of copper. It's better than going too far now. We need splitter. I'll place the splitter right here. I'll curve this around like so. I'll go underground a little bit here. That way, if I want to, I can just go build some gates in and out. That's not where I want it to be. Almost. Gotcha. Now we need some inserters. Looks like we should like so. Place that out there. Then what we'll do is replace belt here. Place inserters here. Now she has a coal. Bit of coal coming to her. Then she can start doing some stuff. Research that. Voila. Now she'll start making some good stuff. Really good stuff. But she doesn't even have an exit point, so that's a bad thing. That's why she doesn't have an exit point. Now I want an actual fast inserter, but I don't have fast inserters on line. Place 77 in there, take 100. Ah, let her go. I'll make a pickaxe. So now I got something to use. If I want to go mining, I've got something. If I want to chop down some food, I've got something. I reckon those machines are working really, really well. However, 1.3 is not the way. Yep. And subject 2 is doing really terrible. Now, subject 3 is really not so important. This is only a bit touched up the way I'm going to do it. I'm forgetting that one of on my hat. My headset. She's doing really, really well for production, I reckon. I'm happy with her. Although, those ones down there don't get an upside. 3, they got an upside. 2 got an upside. So, all I can do at this problem is turn up the speed of this if I need some modules. I don't have modules, so I can't build modules. But we can do research into modules, or we can just build more, and that would consume more power. But it would be a lot more efficient to do that than otherwise doing it. But we can expand. We have room for expansion, so that's a good thing. Accumulators, we want accumulators. Gives it a chance to do will fix the production issue that we just had, and that thing will produce a lot better. However, it means it will eventually choke on the normal science pack 1. As a lot more effort goes into making the science pack 3, and then the 2 or 1. Number 1 is so simple, it's not even funny. Number 2, well, it'll be okay, I guess. Plastic production is good. Just need a chest. I'd rather go for a steel chest because it will hold a lot more. However, we do not have any steel, so thus for we have to go and collect some metal sheets to put in machines. Machines will then process into material. I can make steel chests. I'll make 2 steel chests. I'll use fast inserters to insert into chests. That's steel chest, yes, that's steel chest. And we'll move it between those chests. That way we have a supply of material. I do not want to run out of this material. This material here, I should really try to do it wrong. Because I know I'm only getting it 2,500. If I build this rocket, I want to at least have something ready. And it means we can build a power line there. Build some more of these fast inserters, normal inserters, sorry. I'm going to say fast, it's wrong words. It's definitely the wrong word. But it moves along, it keeps it flowing, and that will fill up. When that one is full, this one will have something in it all the time, and it won't be trying to move anymore because it can't move anymore. Now, this machine wants some power, some go-go juice. So I'll get some go-go juice over here. It's not very neat for... moment. I could let the machines build up just a little bit and they'll have plenty of stuff going through them. But for now I'll get the car going, then I can start working towards having a tank. But we do need to build some other stuff. Now we don't have any accumulators, we can't build accumulators just yet, but we're on the way because we're going to need plastics to build them, I believe, because for accumulators you need circuits. No, we just need batteries. Petroleum gas isn't in production enough, not production anyway, and lubricant is only going to go so slowly. Speed things up, replace another chemical plant. Here, all I have to do is alter the design ever so slightly to get my flavor. We do not need to worry about those, we need just pipes, and just pipes over here. That's working. And this machine power, so we add power, we'll create lubricant, and as soon as it goes, we'll place a way to go somewhere, so we'll go somewhere now. And now we've got a power demand problem, and this is the problem we're going to have if we have to add more stuff to the power network. Even though we're adding more steam pumps and stuff, it's not a good idea to build too many because then your redness goes up and that's very, very bad. All we can do is increase how much fuel we put into those machines now. This will go up nice and neatly. And yeah. we have to go full solar for this to be more and more efficient. We don't have batteries to store the power in, so it's pointless to go full solar. So I'll start going for solar energy now. We do not have sulfur, and we do need sulfur. I'll start building some stuff, which should start working. This one here will make sulfur equalize water fuel. Actually, I'll leave that alone. I'll place where are the offshore pumps? The offshore pumps are here somewhere, and I've got to find the offshore pumps. And I can use the offshore pumps. I'll just produce 5 of them, then at least I have some spares available. We then need some fuel, and we don't have any fuel, so... but at least we do have fuel supply right next to it. Sulfur will be created in this machine, but it won't do nothing until I get some of these in the water. I'll just place 2. That's more than enough for any time of the day for this machine. Now that will create sulfur. It needs an output. This will need an input. And this machine here will actually make acid. It needs iron plate and sulfur. And it needs a tank. We don't have a tank, do we? I'll have 2 tanks set up. That just needs water, so what I can do is I can go like this, place a pipe. I don't need that many pipes, but still, I just feel like just placing pipes. Place some belts, and we don't have an iron supply to this machine, so this machine will never work to the maximum potential. But it will also never work because it also doesn't have a tank set up. And to get a tank set up, and to set a tank is now complete. And now we're out of power. Machines can't transfer power. We don't have enough wood. And now we are taxing on our own power systems, like severely taxing on them. But now we're on our way to making some batteries, so that will be no problem in the future or near future. But the problem is to make batteries. It'll take a lot of work. It needs copper and iron and sulfur. And it will be made in another chemical plant. To make a battery, sulfur goes into the machine. This wants iron and copper to get iron copper there. Ever so slightly stupid in some sense, but it's okay. We can split it later on. least we have now a supply that we can utilize. Then we have an output, and we'll have that going straight to a chest, a steel chest. Plenty of bolts. It's been utilized to its maximum now, because now it will be going, you'll be feeding into this machine, and that will be running supply and demand. These machines will start to work once. We want to go to a chest, we don't have a chest. We can place a chest here at least. It's not very far away, as you see. By the time we've got the chest, that will be starting to fill up. Now that's going to tax the system severely and cripple it. But not everything is working anyway, so it's okay. I'll leave that alone because I want that out for now. It just means we can plan ahead next time. Okay, that was solar panels. Solar panels is already done. Now, what do we require to make solar panels? Steel, copper plate, and some other things. So we're going to have to go on to moving into modules. Then we can increase the productivity of some stuff. And it'll work a lot better. Plenty of steel. Gonna need batteries. Gonna need... Oh, and this is when it will start taxing, because all the lights, for some reason, drain a bit of power. Shouldn't be draining much power at all. It probably does. I'm probably just a bit stupid, aren't I? Now, I'll have to wait. Build 12 solar panels. Well, at least the accumulators will gain some capacity. And basic accumulators need batteries. Oh, we don't even need them yet. Oh, and this has no sulfur because we have no steel. To get steel, I'll make build some smart servers. That way we don't have a excess of material online. I don't know why, but I keep running out of fast exodus as well. Now we want to filter off the steel, get some power, and we'll filter off steel. Now it needs to push in. I'm waiting. Oh, we still have another one of these to go. So now I have Steely. This machine will start to feed in. Oh well, she feeds at a good rate. A really good rate. And this one does not feed at a rate I'm happy with, or feed out at a rate I'm happy with. Feed in and out. Now she's building up sulfur acid. I have batteries. Steel's gonna get taxed a little bit. See how bad steel's getting taxed. It's getting pulled in because it's using a lot of steel to do its doing. At least the supply goes straight here first. And this is probably filling up. We like speed modules. So research speed module. And that will start pulling back really hard because she needs more copper. So what we'll do is we'll start expanding the copper production. space to utilize. We should utilize as much of it as possible. It's not entirely possible, but we can try. And steel supplies are going to be good. Way of getting more steel applied. Just with some furnaces. I'll create 10 more furnaces. Though they're not going to be all utilised. There's only going to be an extra few bits of iron going into the machine. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. To some extent, it does work. To some extent, it really does. Need some more servers. Ah. Some of these machines have a lot of iron in them. So now we want some faster servers. But, now she's not choking so bad, so now the excess is just going to be sitting. That's okay. We'll just worry about the problem later. Okay, so wherever we can place. There's one line. Probably place one there. This one there. Place one there. Now I do have an idea of how I'm going to get speed already done. Technology. Can't research that. I'll research that instead. I have ideas on how to get this done. Now I just need to get this to work, and to get this to work, I need fuel, we need X's, and we need inserts. At least when she's not coping, she'll be able to cope a little better. The good thing about these machines here, they're ready when you are. So if this tax is out, like copper looks like it's struggling just a little bit, but steel's struggling way more than copper is because copper's not being used as much. Number one, I can build a speed module, and I can put them straight into a machine, not this one, so I think we'll have enough sulfur. This machine, however, I really want to make this machine go a lot faster. 320. So she's still climbing, so that's a good thing about her. She starts climbing, then we're in trouble. Okay, let's get this working. Yeah, I have to wait a little bit. She'll start then putting up the production cost of that machine, and then she'll tax the system a lot more. So it's not actually a viable idea to go and do that, but for me, I need to do it. So to use have to build eventually, but it's no problem. I'm just doing it because I'm ready. I'm gonna get some solar panels coming up. The system is working. Full production. Or near full production. Placing lights where as they don't destroy this line. But I haven't seen any enemies that have been exploring. I have been exploring, but I haven't seen any enemies. But I've got a shotgun, that should help me a little bit. I should save the game. We've achieved so much while making this. I think we should be proud of ourselves. So, pat on the back to us. Time's wasting. I don't have many minutes left. And time is... she's got oil still in her. She's not getting rid of that oil fast enough, so this goes to show this is a slow machine as well. Wonder. I should make another one of those, but then it will tax the system once again, and then she'll just decline in power. But these only use 2 every 3 seconds. So while I am taking her down, I'm taking her down at a significantly slower rate to the other machines. Now I'm going to guess that my liquids down here are full. This is a complete tank, yeah. That's why we're doing so well with other stuff. And what I do when I start choking on petroleum, which we are getting close to doing because there's too much oil in the system of lubricant, just go to advancing. Now I'm going to put up my production of fuel, because the fuel is going to be very important eventually. Not now, but it is going to be very, very important. I'm waiting for the solar panels to get made. However, I should just skip them. Move straight on to the chemical plants. I thought I had spares, but it looks like I've forgotten all about them. I don't want to run out of petroleum gas, but that's happening. So I gotta do something now. We'll run out. And we're out of fuel, aren't we? No, we're still climbing. Now production's going up in speed. It's also chewing more power. That should be putting a strain on the grid. Everything's putting a strain on the grid to some extent. Now these machines are always working so damn well. I'm happy for doing what they do. They're working. Okay, I'm going to need another accumulator. Then we'll have a little bit of power during the night when we have the solar panels up. So the solar panels aren't ready yet. They're coming. Build another one of them. Then it will just be time. Have steel furnaces still ready. I suppose we'll get ready to end the video. But we can plan ahead. What are we going to do next? Well, we've got more copper iron we can get. There's a power issue over here where this machine isn't getting any power. Just wondering why. And the system is still not completely taxed, but we do have... How many pumps do we have? Steam engines? We have 11 times 5. 5,000 5 megawatts of power worth. So when she hits 5 megawatts, that's when we know that, oh, there's a problem, a big problem. She's still low, so they're backing off their power. Okay, so how are these machines doing? They're doing really, really well. One at the bottom is struggling a little bit. Factory is going poorly now because we've run out of petroleum. I knew that was eventually going to happen. Now the reason being is because it's choked up with light oil. Light oil is good for making this fuel. This fuel is just making it's getting made too slow. So the rate that machine's going at is the rate that everything's going to go at. So yeah, problems there. We got a new manufacturing plant. Just need a power pole. Move the lights somewhere else. I feel like moving this up one. And you don't need to ask. I believe you can figure out why I moved it up one. Because you're extremely smart, so don't ever doubt yourselves. I'm going to make more pipes. Might even make some permanent pipes as well. I don't know where all the pipes keep going, but they keep running away. They don't have enough legs to do that. They do, somehow. Now, heavy oil will eventually get taxed up when she doesn't have enough production there. Until then, she's doing too damn well. I can worry about power now. It's just about where am I going to do the power stuff. Where am I going to put my power? I feel like to put it out of the way, we'll put it up here. And place power stuff up here. Now, I've got to figure out where the pole's going to go. But I do have a system where I can do this. This has been one of my best systems I've had in the beginning of the game. I just place them around like so. So when I do get the next power pole upgrade, which I do have already, so that's a good thing. Make some big poles and I can move the power. Generating power. All I need to do is wait for everything, which is a bit annoying, but has to happen, doesn't it? So like that, take the pipes. Run back over here. And not too far away. Voila. This machine will start to make. It's a bit far away. So maybe I'll back over here. I want to get her as close as possible, so that's why she's just in the wrong spot, so it's a pointless spot she's in actually at the moment. Now she'll be making solid fuel. This one will always say there's something in there now, because it's making more fuel. And this should eventually start going down. Eventually, but it will take time, because it's got to drain out these first, and these will never run at maximum efficiency. This will still create batteries, however, and the efficiency modules are now pointless for this machine, so I should just remove them. Because there is not enough stuff to create. Well, actually there is enough sulfuric acid. There's just not enough gasoline to this machine to do it. When the sulfuric acid runs out, then it'll be pointless. Now, it's getting taxed on iron line, so like I said, I can just move this line around to become more efficient. Now, to the other side with this because, as you may probably see, it's actually not really lighting where she is. So what I'll do is it'll probably be better this way as well. Plus the opposite side, because then I'll be opposite these two in terms of how much light is through the system. That's filling up, but it's not choked on that. Next is the power poles we have. We're going to place the big ones first. I'll place big one here. And I'll place the big one all the way over here. Now I'll just get the power poles that I do have. Now how they're getting their charge, they're not getting it from solar panels, they're getting it from the steam engines. Then these will help supply power only at night time. That's the only time they'll ever charge. That's how they work, unfortunately. Well, I feel like that's all the time we do have for today. Well, for now, I should get ready, go to school, get my education done. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to say something, comment, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. It's up to you completely, but I'll have to see you again in another video and in another stream. Goodbye, Talscar signing out.